Hi, this is Scott Ashland, and I am a student in the MACE program at Franciscan University. I live in Fishers, Indiana, which is in northeastern side of Indianapolis, a suburb. And I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, attended Michigan State University for my undergrad. And I'm very excited to be taking this class right now with Scott Sollom and the rest of the crew. Wanted to let you know that I'm very excited to take this class because I've had the privilege of going through this class actually 3 times at our parish. The first time was more as an inquiry. The second time I went through it, I decided I wanted to become Catholic. And then the third time I went through it as a sponsor. So this is unique going through this class because now I get to see it from the perspective of actually um, doing the class, conducting the class, running an RCIA. So I've had the unique experience of being on 2 other perspectives of it, and now I'm on a new perspective taking this class. Other than that, I haven't really had a lot of catechetical experience. I joined the Catholic Church in May of 2014, so I'm a 2-year-old Catholic, so a lot of this is still new to me and I'm learning, but I'm very excited. This program is incredible. The professors are incredible. My fellow students, you guys, are wonderful to interact with, and I'm constantly being challenged and learning new things all the time. About my family, I have a wife named Jennifer. She grew up cradle Catholic, and I have a son, Ryan. He's 8 years old. We adopted him and from birth, and he's a wonderful addition to our family. And like I said, we live in Fishers, Indiana, which is a northeast suburb of Indianapolis, Indiana. And I learned about the catechetical program a couple summers ago. I went to the Defending the Faith conference at Franciscan University, which was held, I think, like in the last week of July or sometime around there. And Dr. Scott Hahn was talking about this new program that they were going to be launching in the fall of 2014, the MACE program. And it really gripped my attention because after I became Catholic, I really wanted to be involved in the church, but I felt like I wanted to be involved more than just as a layperson. I really wanted to be involved in the ministry of the church, whether that be at the parish level or to some degree outside of it. And so told my wife this is something I really wanted to explore, and she was kind of hesitant about it because ever since I graduated in '97, I kind of hadn't found my way as far as a career. I've just kind of bounced around from job to job, not really content with what I was doing. And so I had taken some accounting classes thinking I wanted to get an accounting degree. And then I decided to take some computer technology classes. But in both cases, once I started encountering classes that became more difficult and I wasn't doing as well in, or I was challenged, I just kind of quit and didn't have the motivation. But once I discovered my Catholic faith, joined the church, and found out about this program and what it was about, it seemed like it was really up my alley. And this will be my 7th class that I've taken in the program so far, and I'm 100% in. I'm engaged. I love the material. I feel like I'm growing more in my Christian faith than I ever have in my entire life. I did go to a Baptist church growing up. My parents divorced when I was around 11, and they didn't take us to church from that point moving forward. So I have a sister who's 7 years older than me. She and I were basically regulated or designated to basically approach or learn about our faith ourselves. And so once we both got to the driving age, we would drive ourselves to the church that was affiliated with the school that we went to. We both went to Southfield Christian School, which is a Christian Baptist affiliated school in Southfield, Michigan, which is a city within the metropolitan Detroit area for those who aren't familiar. And so we basically kind of learned from our Bible classes that we took at school as well as our church experience. So I'm kind of jumping all over the map, but it looks like I need to quit this video here pretty quick. But hopefully that's told you a little bit more about me, and I'm really excited to um, learn more about the rest of my classmates. And I really appreciate Scott Sollom's intro video about how God brought him to Franciscan, back to again, and it's pretty neat. So sorry for my babbling, but I'm really excited to be in this class and to be able to really understand what it takes to run an RCIA. It's very intriguing. I'm excited to see that aspect of it, which I wasn't aware of or even paid attention to really when I was more of a participant and a support for the sponsor that I did a year or so ago. So thank you for this time. I'm excited to meet each and every one of you, and God bless.